Good afternoon, thank you for coming. 12 men will face court following an operation targeting trafficking of illicit drugs by members of the Rebels Outlaw Motorcycle Gang. Officers from SAPOL's Crime Gangs Task Force commenced an operation in January this year following the identification of a suspected network trafficking in illicit drugs involving members of the Rebels and their associates. During this operation, 15 residential and commercial properties have been searched across Angle Vale, Kudla, Salisbury South and other northern suburbs. Police have seized various illicit drugs, 2 pill presses, numerous vehicles and approximately $42,545 in cash. Of significance, the searchers recovered a loaded firearm at Salisbury South, along with 6 cars and 3 motorcycles seized from Kudla. The 12 arrests are highlighted by the apprehension of a 37-year-old man from Kudla who has been charged with 28 counts of trafficking in a controlled drug. A full list of the 12 arrested persons and the charges laid have been supplied to you. Investigations are ongoing and further arrests are anticipated. Police are also investigating whether this operation is linked to the shooting at Leeman Road, Parra Hills from last Monday. Police will continue to target members of outlaw motorcycle gangs. Our focus remains the disruption, disabling and dismantling of outlaw motorcycle gangs and their criminal activities, particularly those involving the trafficking of illicit drugs, which cause significant harm to the community. Anyone with information in relation to the manufacture, trafficking or supply of illicit drugs may provide information to the police by calling Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. I'm happy to take some questions.
I thought the Parra Hills shooting was linked to the youth street gangs. Is that not believed to be the case?
Crime Gangs Task Force are working with Youth and Street Gangs Task Force in relation to that shooting. As that's an active investigation, I can't provide you any further information.
Could it be that the youth street gangs are working with the Rebels?
As I said, it's an ongoing investigation, both in relation to the matter I'm discussing today and that shooting, and I can't provide you any further information other than crime gangs are actively assisting and supporting youth and street gangs in relation to that investigation.
When will anyone be facing court this afternoon?
I believe that there are at least 3 people who will be facing court this afternoon as a result of this information.
I mean, and so I don't have anything to go off. We haven't heard anything about OMCGs for a while. Have they made a resurgence, or is this part of an ongoing crackdown?
OMCGs have an ongoing negative influence in the community, and we have continued to investigate OMCGs and their criminal activities. This operation, as I said, has been running since January, so it's been a long-term operation to reach this conclusion.
Have the new association laws and prohibited place laws helped at all?
They have not had any impact on this particular investigation.
Okay, and what was, I think we have some vision of a operation at Angle Vale earlier in the week. Can you talk about what resources were thrown into this operation?
The resolution for this operation has occurred across this week. That has included searches and apprehensions made during the course of the week. Crime Gangs Task Force has been supported by resources from Serious and Organised Crime Branch and also STAR Group to conduct those searches and apprehensions.
Just the Parra Hills shooting, let's go and ask a question. Is it concerning though if youth gangs are kind of working with OMCGs?
As I said, both the shooting at Parra Hills and this current operation are matters that are currently ongoing, and I cannot provide any further information in relation to either of those matters.
Do you want to have a look at some of the photos and you might have some more questions off that?
Yeah, thank you.
Did you want him standing near the warning or anything? Or
Maybe you should get a bit closer to the screen for something like that.
So do you think there'll be 3 men in the Adelaide Magistrates Court this afternoon?
I believe that there will be 3 men in the Adelaide Magistrates Court this afternoon. Yep.
Are you able, do you think the release will have like the case file numbers for them?
Yes.
Yep.
What I can identify for you at this stage is that this operation is not linked to Operation Ironside, which is a question that might have occurred at some stage.
What kind of gun is that? Can you describe that one?
This is a loaded semi-automatic pistol. The firearm itself will be subject to forensic examination.
these would provide all the rest?
Yeah.
Perhaps what I can also advise is that of the 12 men arrested, 3 of them are full members of the Rebels. The other 9 are associates of Rebels members.
Yeah. Are the 3 facing court this afternoon all full members?
The ones this afternoon, no.
Oh, okay. But they're the associates?
I believe so, yes.
Have the Rebels?
Yeah, sorry. This is a pill press.
Just for your info, they were all under the same case file number this morning, so anyone who's previously been through the courts for this will be linked into the same case file. They're all the same.
I always thought there was some chunky about Ranger drivers.
We are live.
Especially white ones, eh?
It's always there.